You're shooting for some pleasure or you're just staying away from pain. It doesn't really matter. It's a sunny day here in Sayulita. We're in Salina and we got an ice bath ready to go. I remember 2.5 years ago when I first started like taking this business online, I was like getting back into my Call of Duty days, like my video game days. And I used to be like super addicted to Call of Duty for sure in grade school, junior high, and even a little bit in high school. We got Cinnamon in the background. Cinnamon! But anyways, yeah, 2.5 years ago, I was like starting, to go fully online. And I remember I started to play video games up to 2 hours a day again. And I was just in a really comfortable state in my life. I was making enough money to where I was fine. I wasn't trying to push things forward. My girlfriend at the time had a beautiful job, making lots of money. And I just remember being super comfortable. But if you ask my this version of myself, like how life was back then, I was like nowhere near where I wanted to be. So just to give, now that I have hindsight, it's pretty scary how comfortable we can get and how easy it is to choose the pleasure part and stay away from the pain part. Hence the ice bath, the cold exposure, heat exposure. Doing the breath work. Still training MMA, doing all the things that your body doesn't really want to do. It sucks, it's hard, but you still do them. I truly think those are where we kind of get the better version of ourselves to come out, because if you get those natural dopamine hits, it's going to make you want to get the harder dopamine hits when it comes to your business, in life. But if you get the fake dopamine hits, from a video game or something like that, or just living a virtual life, or just too much Netflix, I don't know, whatever your vice is, that dopamine is not going to help you. So when the dopamine goes up, it's going to go past baseline. You're going to have a deficit in dopamine. But these natural things like an ice bath, it's going to shoot your dopamine up and it's going to stay. So when you come back down, it comes to your baseline. It doesn't go below. So it doesn't make you feel like shit. It doesn't make it harder to do things that, dopamine is kind of our more chemical. Like when you get a dopamine hit, you want another one, you want another one, you want to keep going. It's like your quote unquote I want more chemical. So if you get that dopamine kick attached too much to a fake source, meaning like a video game or something, like like a virtual life, something that's not really getting you ahead in real life, that's the scariest. So yeah, this video is just to share that, I guess, because I did let it sneak back in for sure, but it could have gotten worse. And if I would have kept that habit, I would definitely not be probably sitting here in beautiful Sayulita making money from my phone, just living my dream life. I probably would have it would have taken a few more years to get here. But with that being said, I quit cold turkey. I remember just one day I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was sitting there with like a bunch of peanuts and dried mango to my side, and I was just like playing like 3 hours of Call of Duty in a day. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm a 24-year-old man at the time, and I'm just like, this is weird. I just remember canceling my Xbox membership and just kind of unplugging my Xbox and forgetting it existed. And I'm super happy I did that, because I'm not kidding. Like, this is just me being open with y'all. My life would be way different if I just kept that one bad habit. And maybe your habit is similar. Maybe it is video games, but maybe it's something completely different. Maybe it's too much Netflix, too much something else, whatever that is. I would just say at the end of the day, try to dial in where you're getting most of your pleasure from and try to make them natural sources of pleasure. So like a good dopamine hit, like hopping in an ice bath, like doing some breath work, doing some yoga, moving your body, moving your mind, all the good stuff, and staying away from the fake, like sort of, whether it's drugs, alcohol, or video games, whatever it is, porn, it could be so many things. Just getting away from those dopamine hits, because they're not going to make you want to do the harder things in life, which we know we have to do, for our life, our friendships, our relationships, our business, whatever it is. It's going to make it easier, and you're going to want more, do more of those good things naturally. So it's just me being open about, me almost falling back into the pitfall of being a Call of Duty fanatic. And I got my time back in, an hour a day. That adds up. That was about 2.5 years ago. So if I'd have kept doing that hour to 2 hours a day, it's like over 1,000 hours. That's insane. You put that towards any hobby of yours, any passion, any side hustle, like you're going to see some results. So let that be your message for the day. Your time is valuable, so use it wisely. Pick purpose over pleasure, or purpose over, like, pick pain over pleasure, whatever word you want to put there. Just pick the good ones, the good dopamine hits, because that's what we want. So hope that resonates with you, and until next time, namaste.